I'm going to be showing you how to make trees today. You can take really any branches off of like a tree that you have in the backyard. I'm going to show you good trees for models and not so good ones. So let's begin. I'll show you what stuff you need and what you need, not what you don't need. Yeah, okay, so let's get started. So first you probably need some Elmer's glue, really anything. Also, this is kind of expensive. You can get it from any craft store. It is Clumped Flawlage or something. It looks like this.
Looks pretty good on models.
I can give you an example.
Not bad.
See, there's bushes on the ground. This is my diorama that I'm working on. And this is a tree that I made. And this is another tree that I made. And yeah, this technique works very well. I kind of came up with it on my own. I watched a couple videos on doing it, but I decided that I could use the just regular tree branches, not buy some Woodland Scenics trees, because that costs a lot more money. So let's begin. So I'll show you a good branch. So this is a pretty good branch. See how there's a bunch of like different branches over there? It just gives more variety. And this is a not so good branch. There's not very many variety, but this is it. You can clip these off and it'll be an okay. It's just I wouldn't choose this for my diorama. And this one I probably would never choose. There's almost no like craziness in it, like something to look at that's interesting. So we'll start with this. So first you want to go outside and cut some branches off. You can get them taller, up to like this taller. It just depends on how big your diorama is and how tall your tanks are. The first thing you'll need is probably an X-Acto knife or a pair of scissors. So you want to start by cutting off the extra stuff, like this. You kind of want to make one piece bigger, which is this piece, bigger than this piece. It just adds more interest to it. Then you need to find some clumped together, something like this, but a little bit bigger. Let me find something. Probably something like this, maybe, and then you can glue some extra pieces to it. So we'll use that. You might want to get 2 or 3 of them. For this purpose, I'm only going to use 2, only because I can't find any more. I'll probably need to get a new one for this, but that stuff you can use for tons of other things, like bushes, like I showed you on my diorama. So, you start by kind of pressing the stuff onto the tree. So there's kind of a hole where the tree branch is supposed to go. So, and then you take your Elmer's glue, or I wouldn't advise using super glue, just because it puffs up when you use it. Let me unscrew this.
Really?
Or I wouldn't use hot glue gun. The hot glue gun, not a hot.
I don't know. Show them the hot glue gun.
No. So you want something to use. Get the glue on, and then you kind of just put some on there. Don't like lather it. It just like that. That's probably good to put trees on. Just get a little bit off. And then I'll find my hole that I made. Just stick it in on there. And then when you stick it in, you kind of want to push it around on there. And then you may want to push it even harder just to make sure it's down in there. And that's one tree branch that you made. And so I'm going to put a tree branch on this part, and then I'll be done with this video. After you make your tree, you want to let it sit for about a day. Because you don't want it falling off when you're moving it or working on whatever. Like if you have a diorama, you don't want the trees leaves or whatever falling off, and then you have to remake the trees, because it's really annoying. That's happened to me. And yeah. So this is my tree I just made. It's not the best I've made, but it's probably one of the better ones. So after this, you just let it dry for like 24 hours, and then you can put it on your diorama. And then, yeah, so please like and subscribe. And yeah, thank you.